What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ginger the Plug, and we are back at you here with another video. Today's video is actually going to be pretty short, a little bit different than usual. I actually just bought this collection about an hour ago. It's 40 pairs total, and so today what I'm going to do, since I'm always preaching how I like to buy used shoes and how used shoes are like there's better margins, especially for like beginner resellers to make profit. What I'm going to do today is just really much just go over all the shoes I bought. I'm going to show you guys everything that I bought, and I'm going to talk about how much I could possibly sell it for, and then at the end of the video I'll tell you the price that I paid for everything, and then y'all will see what the kind of margins you can get when you're buying used pairs, especially like used large collections. You can really play with the negotiations and whatnot when you're buying used collections and really make a lot of money if you know what you're doing and you know how much you can sell everything for. So we got 40 pairs, all Jordan retros. There's some good heat in here, and then there's some like regular retros that, you know, didn't fly off the shelves, but they're definitely not on shelves now. That's the good thing about older retros, that are harder to find. You can find them in clean condition if they definitely provide to them. So we're starting off with the Cool Gray 11 lows. This guy had a very clean collection. He literally wore them every shoe less than 3 or 4 times. This guy, his boy was telling me the collection. He was telling me that he would literally wear shoes to the barbershop and wear it to a barbershop one time and then not wear it again. So that tells you how much. Those are Cool Gray 11 lows. He had them priced at like $200. That honestly wasn't even that bad of a price. Those could easily sell for $200. But I mean, you know, 180, 175 for the good price, you know what I'm saying? And what I'm gonna do is just keep track of all the prices that I say on the calculator, and then at the end we'll just add it up and see what it all looks like. So the Cool Gray 11 lows at 175. I'm gonna leave my phone right here. Oh, this is a good one. This is actually one of the better shoes in the collection, the Ferrari 14s. I mean, if you were in the game back in the day, you already know how hard these were to get. And I mean, and in crazy condition like this, the suede is literally buttery. He probably wore these once, maybe twice. Look at the price tag he had on them. $500. So yeah, I mean, he was definitely taxing on these, but I mean, regardless, these are easily worth more than $350, especially in this condition. And they're all good sizes too. This is a size 10, so an easy sell. I'm gonna value those at $350 just for the sake of the video, and since we're adding up, easily we could sell it for more, but $350 is definitely a fair price on them. Let's go for the next shoe. These are a pair of I think these are the Chutneys, if I remember correctly. These are one of the older release Jordan 13s, man. You don't see Jordan 13s like this anymore. These are really more buyer specific. This is like a guy that would really like these, or probably hadn't seen them in a while. They still sell really good though. This, we could value that at an easy 160. Bringing our total up to 685. Now we've got the Royalty 4s. Brand new. I already know these are over 300. These are lightly used. Majority of the shoes here are lightly used. I think there's maybe 2 brand new pairs. But the Royalty 4s, super clean. I've sold multiple pairs of these, so I already know how much they go for. And they'll sell easily for about 220, 200, you know, if they're like a little bit worse condition, but 220 is around that sweet spot. So I'm gonna run 220 on those, bringing the total up to 905. Now we got these women's low 11s. Now these are more of the bricks. I mean, you know, they got the satin uppers. They're a nice shoe, but still the women's exclusive Jordans, they just don't really hit like that. So these are a size 9Y, still crazy condition. They'll definitely be a harder sell. I'm gonna value those at 120. 120 is pretty fair on those in those conditions. I'm sure like on StockX and stuff like that, they're going for a lot more. Y'all can't hear me, it's because there's a plane flying over. These are actually pretty fire. I don't know the name of these, honestly. I forgot the name of these. Jordan 9 lows. And the good thing about men's retros, when you're talking about Jordans, like with stuff like this, that like you like even on StockX, like they're not really gonna like find pairs of these. And if there is, there's only a couple. So the guy that's on there is just taxing because it's not really, you know, he's like, oh, supply and demand, so I'm gonna tax. Well, these aren't really in demand right now, but still they're a clean shoe. Clean Jordan, easy 150 when you're talking about a men's Jordan. That's a nice colorway and it's super clean. And you can't get your hands on it. 150 is definitely a good price right there. Oh, we got another gem right here. OG colorway, Bread 13s. these are some of the hardest shoes to come by in good condition, just because they're Bred 13s. They're such a classic that when they come out, people actually wear them. So a few years down the line, people ask like, oh, where's all the brand new pairs? Where's all the clean pairs? And then that's when these go up in value. It's the same concept for new sneakers, retros nowadays, bro. It's the same exact concept. That's why the Mocha ones are going for so much when there were so many pairs. But it's such a nice shoe, and people want to wear it so much that brand new, they're still gonna go for close to $500, even when there was a lot of pairs. Bel Air 5s. This is one of the brand new pairs, actually. Oh, my bad. I didn't even add this price. Did I add these? Okay, I added the 150 here. I didn't even add the Bred 13s. The Bred 13s would easily sell in that condition about $200. And then Bel Air 5s on StockX, I think they're running like 180 right now. So we'll just match that. You know, be generous on that pricing. Even though they're brand new and they're Bel Air 5s, you know, they're really not pushing for a lot. Put the phone back here, make sure we're keeping track. Now we got another classic, the Black Toe Chicago 14s. Why did I say Chicago 14s? It's just the Black Toe 14s, man. Obviously, he played for Chicago. And this is another good shoe that people tend to beat up. You can see his price that he had there, $325 used. He wore them maybe like once or twice, but there's not even any creasing on these. And honestly, that was a pretty fair price. I've sold pairs for more than that before in used condition, so I could definitely understand why he wanted that $325. I'm gonna do, for the sake of a good deal, I'm just gonna value them at $300. But I can definitely see those going for more than $300 for sure. One thing about these Jordan retros, especially just because they have a decent following, they're easier to sell when you have a nice following, but you got to put them at good prices. You know, you can't just tax everything, you know. These are the Navy Gum 11s. These are actually really good sellers, man. I don't know what it is about this shoe. I personally don't like them, but they're good sellers. Low 11s, they just sell well. He had them at $225. That's a little high in my opinion. They're in great condition. I could see someone paying $200, but I'm gonna put them at $180. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of a good deal, because at $200, yeah, maybe they'll sell in like a week, 2 weeks, maybe even longer than that. You drop the price $20 and it's almost like night and day to a lot of people, and they'll buy it right then and there. Or you can even post it up for $200 and give yourself that space to negotiate. You know what I'm saying? I added that, right? Yeah, I added that. Now we got the Last Shot 14s, classic again. Last Shot 14s in good condition, easily push over 300. These aren't in as good condition as the others, just a little bit more midsole creasing right here along the shiny area. There isn't toe box creasing like that, but still they're not in the best condition. They can still easily sell for 200. Bringing the total to $22.35, and we're not even halfway through everything. So we got the reverse Bred low 11s. Again, another shoe that for some reason it just sells well. I personally don't think it's fresh, but a lot of other people think they're essentials. You know what I'm saying? These are good everyday shoes. I see Pops wearing them. He had them at look, he had them at $400. That's because on StockX they're taxing. This shoe will easily sell at a good price. We could do $225, $250 on that. I'll do $225 just for the sake of a good deal. You know what I'm saying? And if you're watching this video and you're wondering like, damn, where can I buy that for $225? Follow me on Instagram at GingerThePlug. And I'll tell you what, if I set a price in this video and you want to quote me on it, and you send me what I said in my video, and you want to match me on that price, like I can't raise it or nothing like that, then I'll match you on it since you watched the video. So if you found me and I made a typo or something like that, not a typo, but a speaking error, and you think you found a good deal, DM me exactly the deal, send me a screenshot of when I said it, and I'll match you on that deal. For everybody that's watching and paying attention, that's a little treat I can do for y'all. Cherry 13s, OGR. Everything here is OGR. This is another one, bro. When these retro, no matter how many times they retro, they're gonna sell out, and they're gonna be a good shoe in over a year after the release. Why? Because it's a classic. People wear them. There's not too many people thinking, oh, let me hold a bunch of pairs of Cherry 13s. But the people that do, they end up lucking out. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, the holding game is for people with money. Hold on, I didn't add those, did I? You gotta be watching me. Let me know if I added it or not. Plus those Cherry 13s, clean condition, good price, 200, you know what I'm saying? I could charge more, but you know, just for the sake of a good price. Now we got the, I don't know this exact price, exact name. Low 13. It's definitely a bread-ish colorway. Super clean. I've actually sold these before too, which is funny. I just don't remember the name. Once you come across so many pairs of shoes, it's just like, it's hard. But easy, 150 on these. Hard shoe to come by. What a nice shoe. Actually, I lied. 160 on those. We'll definitely do that. What we got here? We got a threes box here. This must be a good one. True Blue threes. Nike Air on the back. I mean, come on, bro. The thing about buying used collections, man, sometimes you got to take the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in here, you know what I'm saying, they'll look at some of these shoes and they'll be like, yo, those are bricks. You know what I'm saying? Why'd you cop those low 13s? Hey, I had to cop those for a good price so I can cop these for a better price. You know what I'm saying? You know, just keep it in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Next time you go to an event, just think about it. True Blue threes, super clean condition, easily. And I'm talking about just moving them on the gram. I want to post them up today and have them gone today. 250, man. 250 on a 9.5 in a VNDS condition like that. 100% stars. 250. That's a lovely price right there. Somebody will pay that and they'll sell. And that's really how I'm pricing all these. Is the price to sell. Y'all know this pack. Hopefully you do. If you're a good sneakerhead in the game, then you know. The Golden Moments pack, Defining Moments pack, the 13s, the 14s. It looks like he literally wore each one of these one time. It's sad I can't price them as if they were dead stock. No matter if they were worn ones, tried on, they're no longer dead stock, so I gotta treat it like a used shoe. But regardless, man, this pack would sell easily for $300. $150 a pop. They're both nice shoes. $300 is the number. One of the Lab Jordans. These I really don't like as much. This one's pretty nice. But there's a lot of the Lab collaborations that are pretty trash, I'm not even gonna lie. These are really clean. Elephant print 5s, you know what I'm saying? Nice shoe, all black. Somebody will buy this, you know what I'm saying? Very good condition. Something you don't see often. Those easy 160, you know what I'm saying? 160. Somebody offer 140, take that shit. But we'll put them at 160, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what else we got. I think this is a GS size, a 5.5 youth. So I would have to check the market on these. I'm not sure, because I remember I sold the men's size for like 300 on these. These look a little bit more used. So I'm definitely gonna throw out the steal on these. Like, we can mark these at 140. 140 for some Dornbecker 12s. I mean, that's a good price right there. They're 5.5 used, but that's a good price right there. Still great condition, but it was just a little bit dirtier on the bottom, so you know, I can't tax on them, you know what I'm saying? Another shoe you don't really come by often. This is the weird stuff that, you know, it sells slower, but it sells, you know what I'm saying? Clean, not beat. He had a marked at 200. Honestly, it could sell at 200. But for the sake of a good deal, we're gonna run these at 170. For the sake of a good deal, you know what I'm saying? So 170 off the top on those. And the great thing about this collection is that everything's in good condition. Once you start dealing with shoes that have like scuffs, yellowing, stuff that's not easy to take out, or stuff like scuffs that you can't take out, that's where you can really get like great deals. And I mean, the problem with that is that it's also harder to sell. But you could get some good margins on some beaters, let me tell you. Especially if you know how to clean some kicks. Woo, these are nice. The blue suede 12s. The key on these, I've had a bunch of these, man. They get really dirty on the suede, let me tell you. This is probably the best conditioned used pair I've ever had. These get dirty on the suede, and this suede is buttery. He barely wore these. Like, I don't even know. But they're dumb clean. He had them at $275 priced. Honestly, that's fair in itself. For the sake of a good price, $250. But that's a shoe that sells, you know what I'm saying? $250 added to the total. We're at $4,090 total, and we still got a bunch of stuff in here. I see some gems, so let's see what we got. Oh, we're good. What we got here? Woo! The Ferrari 14 yellow version. The leather seats, you know what I'm saying? These are nice. Very nice. Where did he have these at? He had them priced at $250. I mean, if you haven't noticed by now, everything in this collection's in good condition. You know? He had them priced at $250. I honestly think $250 is a fair price. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep that $250 on there. I think it's a fair price. $250 off the top right there. Let's see what we got here. Everything here is like size 9.5 through 10, except for like maybe 2 or 3 GS. The Wolf Gray, Midnight Gray, whatever you want to call them, 14s. 14s, all in all, when they're in good condition, very good shoe to sell. Very, very good shoe to sell. You had them at $190. They could sell at $190. For the sake of a good deal, $170, honestly, $160 even. Yeah, it's a little thing right here, $160. Great price on them, honestly. And the thing about these used shoes, let me tell you, man, because I'm trying to drop some gems while y'all just sitting here rambling, you know. So I'm trying to drop y'all some gems. And I just lost my train of thought. Let me add this price real quick. $160 on these. Did I just add these?
No.
I added those. Okay. Must have added them. What was I gonna say, man? Wow, I really lost my train of thought. Never mind, man. 4 Labs, red patent leather. I personally think these are trash. A lot of other people think that they love these. That's the great thing about sneakers, man. It's all opinionated. He had them priced at $325. Somebody would come pay $325 for these, which is the funny part. For the sake of a good deal, I'd put them at $250. But I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if someone bought them for you know, $250, $300, you know what I'm saying? All right, what we got here? Another 13 box. These have the receipt. Woo! Hey man, these are classics, man. You don't just see these every day, you know what I'm saying? These are dusty. You can tell he hasn't worn these, and they're in great condition too. It's just they're dusty from sitting inside the box. Look at that. Like, you don't see 13s from this time. Look at that, 2016. You just don't see these in good condition anymore, really. Another easy 160 for those. Easy 160. We still got about, looking like 15 pairs, and we're at $4,910 total. Let's see what we got here. Another low 11. These aren't the Concords. Or actually, no, these are the Concords, yeah. These are the Concord low 11s, brand new, y'all. These are expensive, brand new. Why? Because it's a classic shoe and a low, you know what I'm saying? Used, good condition like this, uppers flawless. He had them priced at $350. That's honestly taxing. I would never price these at $350, but I also wouldn't lowball on these. They could sell easily for $200. I'll keep it fair at $200 on those. Making us at $5,110. Not bad. Not bad. Battery just died. We just swapped it. On to the next shoe, man. The total's at $5,110 right now. On to the next shoe. Y'all know this box, don't you? It's a 6Y though. I'd have to check the value on these. The black denim 4s. Very good condition. A little bit of creasing, but still great condition. I think there was only like 2 shoes in the collection that were used. He had them priced at $225. I honestly think that's a fair price for the collab, so I'm just gonna do that. If I can get back to the calculator real quick. What is this? Plus 225, bringing the total up to $5,335. And we got like 15 pairs left. All right, these are the Midnight Navy 11s. Another good shoe. Another shoe I don't really care for as far as the colorway goes. But I mean, if you find these and they're icy, bottoms, that's easy to clean. But they're icy and easy 200, 220, and they'll be gone quick. That's the crazy part. good thing about shoes like that is that at sneaker events, bro, you find them used, and a lot of people don't know what they have when it comes to shoes like that. And shoes that are just retros that aren't like the hype shoes in the game. Another one. These shoes sell so well, and I have no idea why, because I personally don't like them, but it's part of the game. You can still sell shoes you don't like. These are a little bit worse condition. I'd value these out at like $160. These are hard. Forgot the name of these, but they're super clean. Literally looks like he just tried them on. Literally. Had them priced at $190, which honestly is a great deal for a pair of 14s in this condition. I'll match them on that at $190. All right. We actually already counted the big one, so let's put this right here. And we actually had a second Defining Moments pack. This one's in the GS size though, I believe, right? Size 5.5 wide, right? Oh wait, no. I think they're mixed. That's funny. So the men's 9.5 is in here, and I guess the women's is in there. But still the same pack, still great condition. This is a smaller size though, the 5.5 wide. So honestly, it'd probably move closer to like 200. I think I priced the other one at 300. This one I'll price closer to 200. Under 14s, if you know, you know, man. What? A plane? Oh, yeah. We in Florida, man. There's planes everywhere. Thunder 14s. This is a shoe you don't come by in good condition anymore. I haven't even mentioned it, but like 90% of these, the Jumpman's been fully intact on the sole. And that's like, I'm not even capping, like 90% of these. Very good condition collection. He had them priced at $300. I could sell them at $300, but for the sake of a good deal, I'll bring them down to $250. I hate that this phone is blocking so much.
Put it to an Everlux.
Now we got these Iridescent 11 lows. Another shoe that I think I've said I don't like them plenty enough times already. But it sells good, very good. This shoe easily in this condition, $180. Jordan 4 box. I'm honestly not even remembering what I bought at this point. Oh look, an Oreo 4. These are classics, man. The thing about these is that tumbled leather. You could wear them one time and they look like they're a lot more creased than what they are. What you really look for is just like scuffs and stuff like that, because these scuff easily. These are in great condition. Jumpman fully intact. That's an easy $200 right there. Keeping in mind they all have OG box. And that's really one of the killers when it comes to used shoes, is that OG box. I tend to not try and buy used retros without the OG box. It really just devalues them a lot. Unless it's like a good shoe, it just devalues them a lot. These are the Wheat 13s. I actually think these were brand new. Yeah, this was one of the other brand new pairs. I'm assuming he checked StockX and that's why he chose 350. These are crisp. I'm assuming he checked StockX and that's why he chose 350. I'm not sure what StockX says. I'm not about to check right now. But I'll just put them at 300. I think 350 on these is kind of high. So that brings up our total to $7,035. All right, what's this? Oh, these are these Social Status 6s. These were also brand new. These are crazy, bro. The quality on these, they just went ham. Brand new. There's like dust and stuff at the bottom. Like they've been to like a couple shows. Easy 200. I want to say they're like 200 on StockX. I'll just match it at 200. 200. And we got 3 pairs back there. Let's get over here. Oh no, look, we got 2 more that fell. Ah, shoot. Alright, I see it. Alright, this one's opening up, so we'll just open up this one right now. A really good shoe. Woo, the Space Jam 9. This shoe, in good condition, like how I have it, it's such a hard shoe to find, man. And they sell so easily, man. I sold pairs of these in worse condition than this, upwards of $250, $300. This is gonna be no different, man. I'd value these at $300 right now. That glitter, oh my God, such a good shoe. A classic, really. One thing's for sure though, when you're buying used retros, what did I say for those? 300? When you're buying used retros, honestly, I wouldn't step out of the 1 through 14s. If you want to sell your shoes in a reasonable amount of time, like these, this is probably the brick of the group. I'm gonna probably sell these for 50 bucks. If you want it for 50 bucks, hit me up, 50 bucks. Jordan Futures, Jordan 15 and on. You know, there's a couple gems in there, the 17s, the 23s, stuff like that. But honestly, 50 bucks, you can take them. What's this? 4Lab 11, I want to say. These are the patent leather ones. Great condition, just like everything else. These, I'd value them at like 160. He has them at 250, that's tax. 160 is a fair price on them. And I'm sure they'll sell too. OG All, it's just a shoe you don't really come by anymore. Oh wait, I said 160. Let me subtract 100 bucks. Y'all know this box. The most annoying box in the sneaker game right now. All right. So many pieces. But you know what it is. Space Jam 11s. I don't know if the video captures it, but just from me holding it, you can see that icy blue bottom. And that's really what you're looking for if you want to get a lot out of your Space Jam 11s. Once they start yellowing, you could tell he wore these once or twice. Once they start yellowing, that's when you really lose value. Brand new, I think they're pushing like $400 now. These in this condition. Nike Air still intact on the sole. I mean, an easy 340, 350, and a size 9.5, 340-ish. I'd give it a good price, 340. And they'll sell. Why? Because that's literally a lot of people's favorite shoe right there. It's Space Jam 11. Add 340 to the total. We've just surpassed 8,000. I mean, a great shoe, honestly. It's a classic. A shoe you always want to buy. That's a shoe you could buy, beat, and still make money off of. And there's only certain shoes you can do that with. You know, you can only buy beat 1s, beat 3s, beat 4s. 5s are a little tougher, 6 a bit tougher, 7s no. You could buy beat 11s and beat 12s and maybe beat 13s. But once you get into those other ones, you know, you really don't want to buy beaters, man. Beaters are good if you're trying to get stuff for super cheap, but watch what you're buying, man. And the last shoe, the Gold Ceremony 11s. The ceremony to finish off the collection. We bought 40 pairs today. This is a good way to end it, man. You see that icy blue? It's the same with all 11s, man. He had them at 200 used. Honestly, that's a great price. I've sold it for more. I'll match it at 200. And that's 40 pairs right there. Let me add the 200. And then we'll talk about how much I bought everything for. Plus 200. All right, that brings up the total to $8,235. That's like an estimated value. I try to give good prices on these, so let's just give or take $200 both ways. And that's really what I can sell this lot for. So minimum $8,000 is what you see here. And like I said, I met this guy about an hour ago. When we met up, we kind of just went through everything. We didn't have a price organized beforehand. So we went through everything. And I honestly told him, I was like, straight up, a lot of these Jordans I sell for 150 and less, 160. A lot of them are gems too, like the Ferraris, the Space Jams, and stuff like that. So I came out the gates with a straight up offer. I like to start low. I offered him $4,400 out the gate for the lot, and he told me that was too low, that his guy was looking more towards $6,000. And I did the math on 6,000 by 40, and it was just, I think it was 150 a pop. It was 150 a pop, which isn't a bad deal either, but I'm not gonna just settle when I know I can get a good deal. So I continued to negotiate. I went from 4,400 to 4,800. Ultimately, that brought his price down, and he counter-offered at 5,800. So he countered at 5,800, and I went and I did more math, and I said, honestly, the most I'm willing to pay per pair was, or actually for the lot, I came back and I offered 5,000 flat. At 5,000 flat for the whole lot, that's $125 each. At 5,000 flat. He wanted 5,800, I was at 5,000, and he was just kind of thinking about it. Meanwhile, he had to ask his boy too, because they were his shoes at the end of the day. And turns out, you know, we kept talking, and I ended up securing the entire collection at 5,300. That was my final offer. I wasn't deviating from that. So at 5,300, divided by the 40 pairs total, I got the entire collection for $132.50 each. So that's what I say, when you're buying used large collections, you gotta take the good with the bad. At the end of the day, I bought some bricks for $132, and I bought some Space Jam 11s for $132. And everything's gonna move for above that, besides maybe the Futures, which I don't even know where they're at. But maybe the Futures and like 2 other pairs. Everything else is moving for above the price that I paid, which is $132. As you can see, man, we estimated this at a minimum $8,000 in value. There's really no other way. You can't buy brand new shoes in today's sneaker game, spend $5,000 and get $3,000 in profit. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. The way the sneaker game works nowadays, it's just not happening. Everyone's going on StockX price when it comes to brand new sneakers. Everyone's asking the same exact price. They want StockX ask. You're gonna offer StockX payout because it's a brand new shoe, and you're gonna make the simple 10-15% every single time. We just spent $5,300, and we're estimating about $8,200 back. That's buying used shoes, people. It's your boy Ginger the Plug. If you're interested in any of these sneakers, follow me on Instagram at Ginger the Plug. Follow me on TikTok. I post a bunch of dope content. If you like this collection, please drop me a like. Comment what your favorite deal is, man. If you think I got a good deal, let me know. If you think I got ripped off, let me know. It's your boy Ginger the Plug, man. Peace out, man. Let's get 1,000 likes. Peace.